Lexington, Kentucky. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. It's the Louisville Cardinals against the Kentucky Wildcats. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Kentucky got one of the bright young stars in the college football universe. Will Stein has done a fantastic job for the last several years as the Oregon offensive coordinator. Now an opportunity to run his own program in the SEC. We'll see if Will Stein can get the Kentucky Wildcats back on top as contenders in the South. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Wildcats offense comes on the field first today. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Rodriguez. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
The Wildcats pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Using his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Baxter. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. False start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Anderson. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Throwing for his running back. Caught over the middle. It's Baxter. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Grab down the middle. It's Rodriguez. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. Can't quite make it. He stopped short at the 2-yard line. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Kentucky. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Louisville Cardinals offense gets their first crack now. Looking for some space. It's Brown. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Caught in the backfield. It's McCoy. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Well, this is about as good as it gets. First of all, the leverage from the quarterback is outstanding. It's his guy or nobody. And now you've got to go out there and stretch out as a pass catcher and get this catch, and he's able to do that. This is so difficult to stop and can be so frustrating for a secondary, and that's why you see all these guys hands on hips. They don't know what to do.
Here comes the rush. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Cardinals. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, and he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Back to throw again. On the run, he's looking deep. Oh, what a grab! What a grab by the sophomore.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
And the Wildcats pick up enough to get a first down there. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Baxter. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Moves out of the pocket. Quick spin on the run. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Got an opening here. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Baxter. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, now you look forward to 3rd down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target.
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket, so right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Coming after him. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football, and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's Rodriguez. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The Wildcats bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up from the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on 1st. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, you can see the great connection this tight end and quarterback have. And I got to tell you, a great tight end, it's like a warm blanket for a quarterback. Their matchup is always so favorable. It's a big target. They can run, soft hands. And if you've got one, target him. And they're doing that here on the corner route. Beautiful job.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, this defensive coordinator is really dialing it up. I love this play call. It's 3rd and short, and yet he's aggressive. He rolls the dice, and he blitzes this quarterback, and they get home, they get the sack. This is a great stop for this defense.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Patterson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake on 1st down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. QB decides to keep it here. Spins away from defenders. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. We'll get a stoppage in play here. One of the Cardinals is shaken up. A junior defensive end. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. On first down, it's play action. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
There's no better situation to call defense than 3rd and long because you can be aggressive, and this defense loves to be aggressive in these situations. They blitz and they get home. That's a great sack and a great opportunity to get off the field.
Punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Field it at the 25. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Finds his man. It's Miller. They bring him down after a short gain there. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Wants to throw it. A deep shot to the right. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Timeout taken now by Kentucky, their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Wildcats looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. And Louisville will now call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Solid gain puts them in good position for second down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, Wildcats! That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Now the Cardinals decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
This is a great job defensively on 2 fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble now. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Wildcats and Cards. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this fight between Louisville and Kentucky plays out.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Handoff to the right side. He's got a crease. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Grab behind the line. It's Rodriguez. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A senior defensive end. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. And it's good for a first down with a 36. And you go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. Chris, this quarterback has got to have better feel in the pocket. You can see that that pocket is starting to collapse. He needs to escape, get himself out on the outside, and give his offense a chance. This guy has got to do a better job in the pocket.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is really basic stuff from this offense, but I got to tell you, it's hard to defend, in particular when you've got a wide receiver that has a good feel for the middle of the field. And this slot wide receiver, you can see as he works up vertically and then he breaks across, just an easy in route, and now it's about the timing of the quarterback, and he puts the ball right on time for an easy completion and a first down.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Really good action and then read from this quarterback. You're going to run this zone read. You've got to put your eyes on that defensive end, the end man on the line of scrimmage. And if he crashes down to take the back, you got to keep that football and then run with courage. He's able to do that. Even if it's not a huge gain, these are the type of gains that chip away at the defense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. As they check out the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And after the incompletion, we have a man shaken up. Athletic trainers come out to check out the situation, and we'll take a timeout. And the Wildcats will line up to kick it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
On third down, he drops to throw. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
Punt team ready to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Eludes a tackle. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards, and now it's 1st and 15. He's got space. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Quarterback able to flash his speed. That option attack, a big part of the offense and a real challenge for this defense today.
If the end man on the line of scrimmage is going to crash down towards the back and give the read to the quarterback to keep it, you got to have a linebacker or a safety replacing that end in order to have a defender there in that hole.
He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 30-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Barnes. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
Handoff in a single back formation. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. We're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
This is the element to this quarterback's game that I've been so impressed with watching film, is his ability to take off and create first downs with his legs. And here he's able to do that and get the ball down inside the 10, create goal-to-go situation. This is a great series, a great decision by the quarterback. Now they need to cap it off and get in the end zone.
Caught quickly, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's caught. It's Brown. Breaking tackles. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. Got an opening here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
That is a tremendous job by the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Getting set. Here's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on 3rd and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a 4th down situation where they'll go for it. So a good completion that moves this ball forward.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one, but Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Going to run it. It's Patterson. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. It's a junior defensive tackle. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start off offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now, it's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
They'll run it from the gun. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Takes the handoff again. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Short throw complete to the tight end.
It's a good start to this drive, but they're going to need to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit. They need to score quickly, right around that 2-minute mark, to feel comfortable about getting the ball back to come all the way back.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Gotta go. Gotta go. It's fast tempo. It's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks. Force the ball down the field.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, and he makes the catch. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Louisville. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away. It's caught, and he's got a lane. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. Receiver in motion now. Caught over the middle. It's Rodriguez. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
False start off offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down after that previous play. Pounding away with the run game. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. He's got a man down the middle. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And Louisville will now call their second timeout. They've got one more timeout to use now. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a gap. It's Patterson. As the first down is still going. The Cardinals now will use the last of their 3 timeouts. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. An inside give now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Brown. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Well, that's a nice pickup, and I love stopping the clock. Now a couple more of those get you into field goal range.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He makes the grab. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. And the quarterback features the wide receiver who's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Thanks for joining us. For Joe, Matt, and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.